Well, there are the 8 men who will contest the final track event this evening at 8:10 local time. The men's 200 metres. Can Usain Bolt continue his world domination?
Six World Championship medals.
Thank you very much, and not to worry, we won't be here for too long as we get ready to go to the men's 200-meter final. It's the last event on the program today, the penultimate day of the 14th IAAF World Track and Field Championship. Quickly, just to get their thoughts before we head back over to Moscow. Gillian Russellove and Bruce James on set. What are we looking at here in this 200 meters final? Is it a question of time, or is it a question also of can Ashmead and Weir stand on the podium with Usain, all things being equal? Gillian?
Quinella.
Quinella?
Quinella.
Not the trifecta?
No.
Bruce?
I'm going to have to say trifecta. 1, 2, 3. Count with me, Jamaica. We have the second fastest men in the world in the 200, and Ashmead is the 5th fastest at the 200. 1, 2, 3 for Jamaica.
I think Bruce is always ambitious, and I think he sweeps us into that fervor, but I hope he's right. I too think we can get the trifecta. Let's head over to Moscow for the men's 200-meter final.
Martina of the Netherlands, 19.85. Well, he finished in second place in the Olympics in 08, only to be disqualified, but he's got a series of consistently high placings in major events, and is the European champion last year. Used to compete for the Netherlands Antilles, now for the Netherlands. Jesuma Saidi Njuri, well, he switched from Gambia to Norway. He was 4th in 2011. He's the Norwegian record holder at 19.89, 6 years ago. Curtis Mitchell, the one American in the field, 1997 personal best in his semi. US have a stellar record, 8 golds, 4 silver, 6 bronze in this event. He's upholding their honor right now. Now here he is. There's the reaction of the crowd. Usain Bolt is introduced to them. 1973 this year. He's had just 2 races before this championships at 200 meters. He won in Oslo in 1979 and Saint-Denis in 1973. This is the revelation of the championships. 23.0 was his best coming here. 2017, 1998 for the World Junior 100-meter champion of last year, Jamili. Nicol Ashmead was 5th in 2011. Second in the Jamaican championships. His best, 19.85. He was 5th in the 100 meters final. The young South African, Anaso Jobodwana, the World Universities Games champion at 100 and 200 meters. Set a personal best in his semi, that 20.13. And here's the man who's possibly the second favourite, Warren Weir, the Olympic bronze medalist. 19.79 he ran when he won the Jamaican title this year. Bolt, of course, not in that race. First ran in the World Juniors at 110 hurdles. So, Usain Bolt runs in lane 4 in this 200 metres final. On his outside is the youngest in the race, Adam Jamili of Britain at 19. Curtis Mitchell of the USA ran 1997 in his semi-final, fastest of that round. The men's 200-meter final, Chirandi Martina, Jesuma Saidi Njuri, Curtis Mitchell, Usain Bolt, Adam Jamili, Nicol Ashmead, Anaso Jobodwana and Warren Weir. Bolt bidding to emulate Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the sprint double here in Moscow. They're away. Bolt's into his running. Jamili also off terrifically fast. So too Nicol Ashmead of Jamaica. But here comes Usain Bolt round the turn, into the straight. He's away ahead. He's going to go further ahead, surely. The other Jamaicans, Ashmead and Weir, could get a 1-2-3. Jamili's running pretty well. It's Warren Weir closest to Bolt. Bolt eases across the line. Warren Weir in second place. Then I think on the inside, Curtis Mitchell just got through to get the bronze medal. It was pretty close, just preventing a Jamaican clean sweep there. Wins 19.66. Fastest time in the world this year, and another gold medal for the one and only Usain Bolt.
Well, you run out of superlatives when you talk about this man, and we should all count ourselves privileged that we're involved with athletics at the same time that this man chose to grace our sport. He is, without doubt, the greatest sprinter of all time, easing down way before the line, nowhere near his world record, but that would be greedy. It was just marvellous to watch his dominance, so relaxed, such personality, such charisma, and he was not to be denied yet another global crown.
Well, talking of being denied, Curtis Mitchell took the bronze in 20.04. He denied the Jamaicans a 1-2-3. We watched the replay. Bolt was out well. Adam Jamili, the British athlete, had a wonderful lane during lane number 5. He finished in 5th in the end. No disgrace, a wonderful step up for him. But look at Bolt as he came into the home straight. Nice and easy.
And Curtis Mitchell finishing very fast indeed, didn't he, to just pip Ashmead by 100th of a second. Wonderful smooth stride here, striding across the line. Weir equaled his personal best there, and he too was looking pretty comfortable as he went through. Once again, the reggae music in the stadium here to celebrate a triumph. And remember, he's got another one tomorrow, the 4x1.
Such a shame, though, that Johan Blake wasn't here, wasn't it, to challenge him, to give him a little bit of pressure, because I don't think, to be truthful, any of those athletes really did pressurise him at all.
Absolutely right. We look forward to Johan Blake's return next year to put the man under pressure in some major races.
4 doubles. He only needs the relay tomorrow to complete 4 trebles. That is quite some record.
And Warren Weir has really made great progress, hasn't he? I mean, he was a surprise Olympic bronze medalist. He was the expected silver medalist here. He's really come to the forefront of world sprinting, even if it was a long way behind Usain Bolt.
And Weir's time of 1979 is a personal best, so you can't ask more than that, can you, really? But from almost the gun, really, he just dominated it all the way. Gets a great bend, and then he can go into cruise control. Those long legs, he's so much bigger and so much more powerful than the other athletes. We're coming hard on the last 20 metres or so to that great silver medal. But the big man really was easing off.
He just brings such joy to his athletics. He loves what he does, and that's why he's so intoxicating to watch.
Here we go.
Well, it was superb, and as Peter Matthews alluded to, that young man there, the finish by Curtis Mitchell off the bend, he was in about 5th or 6th place. It was a tremendous flying last 50 metres for the American. Outside of 20 seconds, you won't care about that. We're not talking about times, we're talking about major world championship medals. And Usain Bolt, the tall, strong figure, and the diminutive figure of Warren Weir of Jamaica. A little bit of dance and a great final.
There's the result. Usain Bolt taking the gold at 19.66 from Warren Weir, 19.79, and Curtis Mitchell, 20.04.
Here's a replay once again of that men's 200-metre final. Look at that. Usain Bolt dipping his head and gritting his teeth after about 10 metres. He worked that top bend. He put himself in the perfect position. There wasn't anybody in the world to challenge him in this race. Look at Weir on the outside. Look at that, the slim figure of Warren Weir. I'm in a medal position. And look at Curtis Mitchell on the inside. dipping out the Briton and the other Jamaican. It was a brilliant race to end this evening's session.
Usain Bolt said something telling. We're very, we're licking our chops here. We're not celebrating Usain Bolt, and we're not saying that, don't misunderstand us, folks, celebrating Usain Bolt's victory, yes, but we're licking our chops because we wanted 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And so talk about that, missing the bronze medal, the sweep here, as we did in London. Usain Bolt said in an interview with Kane Rayner that he's not 22 anymore. So is it that we're not to look for any 1919 or 958 anytime soon? Gillian?
I don't think it's quite that what he was saying, but he will have to run under 20 seconds continually because when Johan comes back, he will be pushing him. And if he doesn't, then he will be on the losing end. He is getting a little bit older. His focus might not be as much as it was previously now that he has garnered so many awards and accolades. But he said he's going to go through 2016, so he will, perform well and creditably because he has to. He wants to go out on top, not on the bottom.
Bruce?
Well, first of all, viewers, I want you to know this is my sad face. Yeah, that's my sad face. Because, Ashmead, 1/100th of a second to deny us that 1, 2, 3. I know he did his best. He has done 20 seconds flat this year. Had he done even 20.03, we would have had that 1, 2, 3. But great to see that Jamaica is dominating the 200 meters on the men's side. Last year we saw the 1, 2, 3 we celebrated. My concern now is how do we manage this process? We have about 5 Jamaican men sub-20 right now. Jason Young is not in Moscow. He has run 1986. Warren Ware looked easy. Warren actually looked easier to me than Bolt. Bolt beat him comfortably. But Warren Ware ran his PB looking across to the left, almost saying, come on, Ashmead, let's get this 1, 2, 3. If you look at the last 20 meters for Warren Ware, and he did his personal best. This is it. We're at 150 meters to go at this stage. At this point, 1, 2, 3 look pretty comfortable. Ashmead getting in there, holding on. Warren now pulls away. Bolt was going to win. Nobody debated that or debating the time. So Warren now gets to this point, looks over, sees that Bolt has won, and is hoping that Ashmead, as he falls to the track, would have gotten that 3rd place.
Bolt easing down, Warren as well. He was clear, couldn't catch Bolt. And as you said, Warren looking for Ashmead. But you made the point, Gillian, that the critical thing is that dip that Mantle Moncho says she knows nothing about.
Yeah, it was clear here. Ashmead should have gotten that bronze medal. If he had continued running a little bit more towards the line, he dipped a little bit too early. And Curtis Mitchell of the United States timed his dip to perfection. He was coming from way back. I mean, as we talked about when they came off the turn, all 3 Jamaicans were in position for medals, and Curtis Mitchell was nowhere to be found. He ran all 200 meters of that race and snatched the gold medal, the bronze medal at the line.
Poetry in motion. Look at Usain Bolt. He's looking for Warren Ware. Cruising here. He started to cruise, one would say, with about 30 meters to go. Bruce, what do you think?
I think other than the first 10 meters where Bolt needs to get out hard, I don't know that he did a whole lot of work.
Look at him bouncing away,
Look at that. Even Warren Ware is easy. Right. I mean, Warren Ware can go faster than that.
Yes, he can.
And this was not a lot of wind at all. I think it was 0 wind in the stadium for this race. And Warren Ware did his personal best. Warren is big time. Warren Ware, I mean, outside of the Bolt era, Warren Ware would really be one of the biggest forces. He now has a bronze from the Olympics and a silver in the World Championships in the 200 meters.